Welcome to the 24-Hour Woman Show with Cheryl Liew-Chng.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Liew-Chng, the creator of the 24-Hour Woman. As an award-winning coach and international best-selling author, I've had the joy of working with more than 5,000 women from around the world, seeing their transformation. And in this particular episode, I would like to share with you what has been happening in the last 6 months. This is a time for a mid-year check. For those of you who were with me when we started the year off with Designing Your Life workshop, it's still available on the 24-Hour Woman Show on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Go on back there and take a look at it if you have not gone through that. But this particular episode, I deliberately want to do a half-year check. This is the month that the 24-Hour Woman Show was started exactly 12 months ago. So it is a milestone for us a year down the road to see what has happened. But at the same time, I wanted to also take a look and revisit the goals and aspirations that I have set forth for the 24-Hour Woman movement at the beginning of the year, and just a health check, how far we've come. So I'd like you to join along with me to just check off what were some of the goals that you have taken and where have you been, how have you achieved them. So one, it was a challenge to have the 24-Hour Woman Show on and having it as a teaching platform. So it's a media, interview platform, a teaching platform. It's a platform to be equipping women from around the world. The other goal that I had was to have greater accessibility for the 24-Hour Woman through the tools and the strategies that we have been talking about. So yes, we've published the 24-Hour Woman, How High Achieving, Stressed Women Manage It All and Still Find Happiness. If you have not gotten a copy, go on over to the 24hourwomanbook.com and grab your copy. It is an international bestseller, and I've got a great thank you gift there for you. Two of the major goals. The third major goal that I wanted in terms of the business was to create events that I can meet with like-minded women more deliberately. So we've held the 24-Hour Woman Mastery live event, and what joy it was to have like-minded women, high energy enthused women come together and work with one another. So there's a bigger group. The other thing that we have started is the high performance coaching breakthroughs, kind of smaller group. We go through 12 sessions together as we help them to break through to their next level. Like you, I've also wanted to move on to the next level, and I'm glad that I was able to help coach some of these women. The last piece was we were able to have smaller masterminds with women just over the weekend to help them navigate in a certain specific area. So quite a number of our goals were met, but there are more in the development in the coming months. What about you? I trust that you have also shifted and you have moved deliberately towards your goals. I want to thank you, because without you and the engagement and our community, many of these things would not be possible. I want to also be sharing with you that while I was meeting with many of you on the road and online, you asked me the question, Cheryl, how do you get all these things done? You're raising a young family, your boys are 8, 12 and 18, you run a global practice, and the 24-Hour Woman movement. How do you get all these things done? This particular episode, I want to share with you what are some of the practices that has helped me, and I want you to bear in mind that these practices are not just things that I pull out from the air. It's practices that's grounded in the research on high performance. I wanted to share them with you so that you too can use some of these practices to move to the next level. Are you ready? The first one is that I'm able to prioritize a lot better. And the reason why I was able to prioritize a lot better is because I have greater clarity over the months and the years to what is it I want to achieve in the different blocks in time, and in a longer horizon. Once you have that clarity is a power, because you then don't waste your energy on anything else. You're just very focused, and when you're very focused and you have the clarity of what is it that you want to achieve, who you want to be, at the end of 12 months, what do you want as an outcome, then it is easy to prioritize. It's easy to say no to certain things. It's easy to put different things in place because you know that it will add up towards where you want to be heading towards the end of the 12 months. So having that clarity was crucial for me, because otherwise, why do I want to write a book? Should I write the book? Those are all questions that is going to come in and muddle with your energy and your intention and your thoughts. But if you are clear as to what is it that you want as an outcome, then it's easy what to say no to and what to say yes to. Believe me, there were incredible opportunities that came up my way, but I had to turn them down because it didn't fit in what I wanted to be achieving in the 12 months horizon and going forward, at least at this point in time. The second practice that has helped me tremendously is that of building up my courage. Yes, stepping out into a lot of the unknowns. Stepping out in front of this camera and recording a training was taking a lot of courage. It's like, how do I do this? Well, I sound strange. Who would listen to me? It took a lot of courage to put the message out there, but because I had the clarity of my why and what do I want as an outcome, I had to take the step of courage. I had to step out. And I trust that you have to step out for your goals so that you can get to the next level. I love the analogy I saw in one of the movies. I can't remember the name of the movie right now, but as they took the first step out, the bridge that they step out onto begin to build itself towards where they are heading. Like I always say, taking the first step changes the scene. Taking the first step builds your momentum and your courage to take the next step forward, and the next step forward, and the next step forward, and these baby steps bring you forward. So the second practice that I've just shared with you is that of building up your courage, taking the courage to do that which matters most to you. The third was that I had to increase my productivity. There were a lot of things I wanted to do and I had to do. But it took me to look at clarity and therefore being able to prioritize, taking a step of courage, of asking for help, of doing things that that will actually help me leapfrog and have greater outcomes and higher productivity as a result of that. I had to look very seriously as what would help me to be more productive. So I want to share with you that I've been practicing block time. Now for some of you, block time is just a management tool. But how seriously are you to put aside the block time and then focus in it? Focus within that time to complete as much as possible. That is your priority. Block time is one of the pieces that a lot of people talk about but do not seriously practice. When you do that, you will seriously see every single day you'll see a shift, a move. And then at the end of 7 days you realize, wow, what a huge piece that I've already done. And you have actually literally moved forward. How can you be productive if you're always low on energy? So that was one of the things that I had to work on, because I just wanted to make sure that I have enough fuel to be producing, and I want to be having enough energy to be spending with my family. So I was going to share with you what were some of the things I wanted to do in terms of my personal goals. I wanted to spend more time with my family, with my boys. I wanted to spend more time to travel and to learn more, to spend more time with my growth friends. And I was able to do that mainly because I practiced block time, and at the same time I was very clear. I want to spend more time with family. My boys are growing up. I want to spend more time with my growth friends because we sort of spar and then we encourage one another and we spur one another forward. That's what I know. So from a clarity point of view, I know I need it from a personal development point of view. So having high energy, taking care of myself, eating well, sleeping the appropriate number of hours, which I know might be a challenge for some of us. But when you sleep, what a relief it is when you sleep and you sleep well. The next day you're more productive, your mind is clearer, and you're not so muddled up. That's my own discovery as I work through the last 6 months with a more deliberate move in terms of getting my energies up. The final thing I did was I reached out to a lot more people. I began to enlist others to help, whether on my personal front, looking after my children, getting some of the family things done, or in the business or the workplace, enlisting others to come alongside with me to support the 24-hour woman movement, to bring the program into their organization so that other women can thrive and live a vibrant life too. So all that things, I was a little bit more deliberate and more strategic in enlisting others to help. And that helped me to further these goals and aspirations a lot quicker than I would have if I would do it by myself. So those are the 5 that has helped me in terms of clarity, courage, energy, productivity, and persuasion. I would love to hear from you, your thoughts and comments with regards to this particular episode. Which of these 5 high performance practices will you get into first? Come on over to the 24hourwoman.com blog post and comment there. I'd love to hear your inputs. My name is Cheryl, creator of the 24-Hour Woman. I'd love to see you at the next episode. Till then, live a life that's most excellent.